Hi there guys, how's it going? This is Matt the Tomato right here. Thanks ever so much for tuning in and welcome back to The Sims. This is episode 11 of our playthrough here where we're attempting to build a block of flats. And so you might notice that it's obviously, you know, post-wedding, a little bit different. I've actually advanced in time a little bit here. And what I've actually done is I've just sort of given it a little bit of a testaroo and see what happens, and just made a little bit of extra cash. I've only gone one day, so nothing really has happened. None of them have met anybody else or anything like that. Roxy and Crash still have a quite a strong relationship. I didn't get them to do any romantic interactions because I'm not going to look to actually maintain those relationships. But what I did do is I got them to sit down and watch TV together. I got Roxy to learn how to cook, so she's actually now a half-decent cook. Crash also picked up another mechanical skill point. I managed to get him to study a little bit more mechanical, so he's half-decent now. Apart from that, though, nothing really has changed here. Everybody's still the same as they were. And basically what I'm going to do is, from here then, now that I've sort of got everything ready and set up, I only accelerated a day, as I said, I'm now going to actually turn on free will, and let's see what happens. So what I'm really going to do is I'm going to actually micromanage Hannah and Holly, and I'm going to let Crash and Roxy do their own thing. So basically, what I'm saying is the free will is just going to be active for them. The only time I will probably ever override those two if something really drastically goes wrong, or if maybe there's somebody who walks past who is perhaps, you know, probably a good candidate to maybe move in and build another flat or something like that, and we should maybe try and introduce ourselves to them. So Hannah and Holly here obviously have great jobs. We could further enhance their job prospects by obviously getting them promoted and things like that. I don't think I'm actually going to focus on that so much anymore. I think they've both got good jobs and making good enough money here. The bills are only about 490 to 500, so we're still making money, but it's less about making money at the moment now, and about basically trying to get more people to move in to be able to finish the block of flats. We still have 2 more flats to build, so that's assuming, of course, we carry on with this structure. We could maybe build another flat somewhere else, or maybe we could instead work on building up the outside space. That's true. We could maybe try and, you know, build like a community garden or something like that, or maybe some simulated car parks. Or I don't know, something interesting like that could be rather interesting. So let's go ahead and take the plunge then. So if we go into play options, we're going to activate free will, and we are basically going to head back to the needs tab. I'm going to go here. Right, so free will is now on. So Crash and Roxy can do whatever the hell they want now. I'm just going to control these two. So I'm going to control, because at the end of the day, they're all competent, they can make their own food and things like that, but we'll see whether they enter any kind of failure states, because that might be quite funny. So there's also the possibility, of course, that things get overridden when I'm actually controlling these two. Oh, there's Phil, damn it. That would have been rather good to get Phil in here, because, of course, he is one of the people who lives on his own. So I would have been interested to see... Has Crash actually got up? He's off. Crash is going to work. Okay, see you later, Crash. Off you go. He's going to be in a crap mood. Oh, my days. Okay, but Crash is off to work. He's decided he's going to go for that job now. That's okay. I'm just going to let him do what he wants. If he ends up screwing up, that's fine. The funny bit about that, though, he's actually going to make some money. So let's serve up some breakfast. Let's see whether Roxy decides to suddenly turn up and do some breakfast here. It could be quite funny. Right, let's get Holly up here. Right, make the bed. Actually, yeah, come and grab a plate. That's fine. I've got no issue with that at all. Okay, if necessary, we can obviously slow things down. We can chill out. There's no worries with that at all. Yeah, here she comes. Yeah, I thought that would be a thing, but let's see whether any kind of failure state happens here. She's actually gone and... Ah, that's a very good point. Is it maybe worth putting in some chairs here? Because really and truthfully, it's only for these two. I suppose she's gone over to Crash's flat, which makes sense. I don't know, maybe. But I suppose maybe not interact is fine. So she's kind of come in, taken some food and buggered off again. You know, didn't talk to them or anything like that. Okay, no, that's fine. No, I think we'll carry on with that. Right, so obviously you have something to do. Right, once you're done, you can use the loo, flush the loo, clean the loo, take a shower, change for work, and play some more chess, I suppose. Right, okay, let's carry on. Talking to herself here. Sure, alright then. Change for work, and yeah, come and sit down over here, and we'll do this again. So yeah, I'm just going to leave everybody else to it, and I think this is going to be quite fun. So we'll see whether things get cleaned up. What's Roxy off to do now? She's off to read a book. Okay, that's fair enough. She's not actually doing any studying or anything like that, though, which is... She should probably go to the loo, or maybe, you know, have a shower, because she stinks. But, you know, that's fine. Can you come and clean that up, actually? Hannah, no. What you could do, though, is you could clean this up, and then spray those. Of course, that's another interesting part where free will is going to come in here. So she's bored now. Okay, yeah, fair enough. Okay. Right, now come and join. Right, what's Roxy off to do? Stomp. Interesting. Okay. I didn't even know that was a thing. Sure, alright then. I didn't even know that was a thing. I really didn't. Right, so Roxy's complaining she's going to take a shower in Hannah's shower. That's the other thing, I suppose, is that she might not actually spend a lot of time in her flat. She's just going to roam around and go around other people's stuff. Okay, Crash has come home and he's actually brought some money back. So let's see what he decides to do. Eat a piece. Is there a piece of cake still lying around? There is. There's a piece of cake still lying around. Right, what's he going to do? He's going to use the toilet. What toilet is he going to use? He's going to use the same one that Roxy's decided to use. Okay, sure, man. Brilliant. Okay, that is funny. Right, these two, again, can just carry on playing chess. Oh, that's brilliant. That is so funny. Right, Crash, what are you going to do? You're now going to use the loo. Okay, but... oh, you've decided you're going to use a different toilet. Okay, so Roxy's going to make some breakfast for everybody. Sure. Okie doke. Off you go, girl. This is great. This is already turning into something really funny. This is brilliant. Okay, right. We obviously still need to maintain control over these two. And in the end of the day, I think if I can just maintain control over these two, everything's going to be fine. But yeah, these two are just going to... right, so first things first, we need to, obviously, you know, not do that. Okay, right. Where's this carpool? Carpool for Holly. There we go. Right. So. Right. Quick pause. There's not really anything we could get her to do. I suppose she could maybe carry on with this painting. I suppose. I don't see any problem with that. Those two are going to talk, so that's okay. They're going to keep their relationship going. But he's decided he's going to go and eat in a different kitchen. Screw his love interest. He's just going to go and eat in a different kitchen. Roxy is now going to go and play on Holly's computer. Right, Holly's going to work. Right, so Hannah, when you get home, change to PJs and sleep. Holly is going to do exactly the same thing. Change to PJs and sleep. Right, now I'm going to turn around to Roxy here, and I'm actually going to get her to sort this out here. Right, so there is actually the cake that's behind here, isn't it? Right, clean this up. And also clean this stuff up, because that's obviously really messy, so that's okay. Right. If anybody walks past, though, also recycle the paper. If anybody walks past, though, I think we will actually... Right, okay, you're going to wash your hands. If you could turn the TV off as well, that'd be great. The interesting thing would be if they end up actually, like, sleeping in other people's flats. That could be really funny. Like, no joke, that could be really funny. Right, you come over here. So, I might have to direct them down again. I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to direct them down again, but ultimately they're just going to carry on about their business, and I'm going to let them do their own thing. Right, so I'm just going to, obviously, you know, in this situation, I just need Roxy to clean up. So she's going to do some of the chores. There's no bills here, that's fine. Right, I was hoping someone would walk past, but to be honest, if you want to go and sit down, that's fine. I'm just going to let you do that. And again, with Crash, I just kind of got him to do something. Pause. Right, so I'm really glad that this happened. So basically, this character here is Melissa. She is new in the neighborhood, and she is the character that has been requested by one of you guys. So Retro Green has requested that I create this character. This is Melissa Green over here, and I'm going to get Roxy to go and introduce herself over here. Having not washed her hands after getting off the loot, she is now going to go ahead and greet somebody. This is going to be funny. Okay, this is the most unhygienic thing on earth. Right. Okay, fantastic. So if I can obviously get Roxy to maybe, you know, make a family friend out of this person. Be talked to. Okay, are these two going to get on at all? Interesting. Okay, but ultimately, of course, she is single, lives on her own, which means if she moves in, she will obviously generate some cash for us. So far, these two actually do get on relatively well. And they do get on really, really well. And so, of course, if Roxy has to move in, there's no love interest or anything like that. We don't need to do that. She can just ask her to move in. And they get on well, which is very, very nice. Okay, fantastic. So there might be a point where we might control Roxy and say, hey ho, let's actually control her and get her to invite Melissa around and everything like that. Not bothered about the family friends or anything like that anymore. And just ask her to leave. And then I will actually send her up here, because where I can, I would like to actually, you know, control sort of certain things, like what flat they sleep in and stuff like that. Crash is still studying mechanical. Again, I'll get him to change to PJs and sleep. So yeah, I'm going to intervene in certain areas, but then other times I'm just going to let free will do its own thing. And, well, yeah, we can, you know, at the end of the day as well, the other thing is if I intervene, then it makes sure that in most cases, people stay in their own flats when it comes to sleeping. I would an awful like that mechanical skill point to come in there. That would be really nice. But he will knacker himself out because the carpool will arrive and then he'll just go to work. He'll get up and he'll go to work and he'll be really annoyed. Excellent. Okay, and now he has cancelled that action, which is great. So I'm kind of happy about that. Okay, and again, free will is on. I'm now just going to let them do their own thing. Although I might control Roxy and get her to invite Melissa around. That might actually be a thing. And I think it'd be a good idea as well, because there's somebody else who can move in, which would be really, really good. There's Phil as well. So, yeah, really glad that she turned up. Also, I'm really glad that Roxy and her actually get on quite well. So Crash is probably going to get up here. Oh no, he's decided he isn't going to do it. He's not bothered. Okay, what we are going to do though is we're going to serve up some breakfast. Right, again, Holly, you can get up as well. Use, flush, clean, take a shower, make the bed. The telephone's actually going off. Not all that bothered about that. It's a nighttime call, so it doesn't matter. And then go to it. Right, so now everyone's going to come over here and grab a plate. Roxy's on her way down as well. So that's kind of cool. The downside of this, I think Crash is actually going to sit here and is actually going to introduce himself to Hannah for the first time. Okay, is no longer in love with Roxy. Fair enough. Okay, that's fine. I don't have a problem with that. Right, Hannah, when you're done, you need to come over here, use the loo, clean the shower, take a shower. That's fine. Holly's coming over here to eat. That's okay, good. Change for work. That's okay, I'm not bothered about that relationship ending there. That's okay. Right, Crash is of course going about his own business, so I've got no problem there. Holly and Crash, of course, used to be married as well, so that's an interesting thing. Right, he's actually cleaning up after himself, fair enough. Okay, so once she's eaten, if I can get her to come and clean this up, change for work, carry on with your painting. That's what I'm going to do. And I'm going to get Hannah to actually sit down over here. And Crash has peed himself! Right, don't do that, because he was about to walk into the shower over here that Hannah's going to use. So, yeah. Okay, so successfully peed himself there. Well done. Roxy's going to be not far down the line if she's not careful. He's complaining he wants a shower. Roxy's now going for a shower. Fair enough. Okay. Right, what's Crash doing now? He's now going for a shower, but of course he's probably going to go in this one. Yeah, he is. That's quite funny. Okay, right, so Holly's now going to do that. Hannah, okay, fair enough. So they're showering in different people's showers because, of course, it doesn't take into account the notion of flats. So Roxy is going to now use the toilet. Fair enough. Right, turn off. Actually, I tell you what. Yeah, get yourself another mechanical skill point. I think that might be quite useful. At the very least, skill up. It's a good idea. So Roxy then, play on the computer. I'm going to get Roxy to invite Melissa round. Crash has decided he is going to have some breakfast. Okay, sure. Despite all his other needs here, he's just going to have some breakfast. Brilliant. Right, is there anything messy around here? Yeah, there is. Okay. Clean up. And then study some cooking, I suppose. Actually, no, you don't need to do that. Clean up and then sit down. Hannah is studying over here. Holly, what you doing? Sell your painting. Then play some chess. $5. Lovely. Okay, sure. Right, join. Okay, Crash is having coffee. Right, Roxy, turn off. Invite Melissa round. This is all mental now. This is crazy. Absolutely so much to catch up on. Okay, let's use Crash's flat here then to serve up some food. There's no point in going all the way upstairs to then try and get her to... There's no point in doing that. Right. Hannah needs to go to work. There are no bills at the moment, which is great. Okay, go to work. Right, Roxy, when you're done, you will need to come out here and greet. Holly, you can do some painting. Right, Crash is going to sit on a chair. Sure, okay. Right, yeah, so this is obviously important. So once you come over here, you need to grab this plate here. Okay, sure, that's alright. I'll tell you what, if he comes over here, he needs to... Yeah. Okay, Holly's received a creativity point. Excellent. Okay, and she's now off to work. Lovely stuff. She did it by herself. Good. Okay, change to PJs and sleep over here. Holly, same thing. Change to PJs and sleep. Right, Roxy. We need to fully control Roxy now. So we've already had one comedy incident here. We'll see what kind of TV programs they like as well. Clean up over here. No, not be talked to. I suppose turn on the TV, you'll be alright. I can't remember how playful Melissa is. I was hoping she would go to the loo. Oh, maybe that's received back rub from be talked to by... Oh no, you are over here. That's okay. All right. Who is deciding this here? Oh, I don't know. Yeah, come and watch TV. That'll do. Lovely. We'll see whether they get on okay when they talk to each other here, and I think they do. Yeah, they're talking about things they hate. Okay, switch to cartoons. I think she actually prefers cartoons. Yeah, she does. Yeah. I remember Melissa's actually quite a playful person. Excellent, new family friend. Great. So obviously that's going to help out in terms of family friends. Ultimately, though, it's not going to do too much. Crash was just making some food over there, which is fair enough. He can do that if he wants. Good. Okay. Right. Talk. Hug. Turn off. hug, compliment, joke, ask to leave. Make sure that relationship's nice and high. That's really good though, because ultimately what we could do is we could then invite her around again and get her to move in. These two are really, really good friends, so that's fantastic. Fabulous. Okay, right. And then once you've done that, come up here, use and flush. Because then luckily she can then get out of Crash's way. Excellent, 92. Fabulous stuff. That is great. That is actually turned out to be really rather good. So I think on the next day we will invite her around and we will actually get her to try and move in if we can, which would be really, really good. Okay, and I think I might just let them go about their business again here. Right, Crash, actually, can you come over here and recycle this? That'll be great. Come and turn off, change to PJs, and sleep. Roxy. Sure, okay, if you want to take a shower, that's fine. But after that, if you can change to PJs and then sleep, that'll be great. Clean that up first. Make sure she gets enough sleep. Right, Hannah's home. Because if she gets enough sleep, then that's obviously brilliant, because then she can invite Melissa around again, and hopefully that will go okay. Right, here comes the lady with the bills. Right, come and turn that off first, because otherwise that's going to be going all the time. There we go. Good, okay. So strangely enough, so far this is actually working out okay. I was thinking it would be worse than it is, but actually it's not too bad. Obviously we did have that accident with Crash, but let's see whether Crash actually gets up for work here. He's off. Right, Crash is off to work. Okay, that's fine. So he's just, you know, deciding whether to go to work or not. That's great. So he's earning a couple of extra pennies for us on the side through his own sheer free will. Great, serve up some breakfast. Right, Holly, very desperate for the loo. Make the bed first, use the loo, clean the shower, take the shower. And then you will probably automatically decide to grab a plate, which is great. So, right, Hannah, yeah, automatically decides to grab a plate. Roxy's coming down. You don't need to do that. Good. Okay, right. When you're done, use the loo, flush the loo, take the shower. Igubada. Then change for work. And come and play chess. Holly, meanwhile, when she's done that, that's great. Once you've finished, you can tidy everything up. Change to PJs over here. And then come and sit down. Right, Roxy, what are you up to? Oh, she's tidying up the plates. That's all right. Okay, I will hand it to her there. She's actually doing something useful. Okay, what's she going to decide to do? She's going to use the loo. Which loo, though? That's the question. She's gone to this loo over here. All right, fair enough. Okay, she did not actually clean up after herself, which is not great. Okay, good. She is reading a book. Okay, so she's not actually studying. I would have preferred it if she did. Hey. Cool. Okay, so they're now playing chess. Good. So Crash is due home at some point. Not sure when, though. Be absolutely remarkable if he got promoted. Can you imagine that? Okay, she's now decided she's had enough. Actually, I was just going to say, I was going to direct her to actually take a shower there, but she's instead she's coming over here to do this one. And then once she's done that, go and talk to Melissa. Okay, carry on playing chess here. Crash is home. Come and tidy this up. And then just come and sit down over here. And then from there, they can do their own thing. Right, so again, we have to obviously control Roxy. She didn't take a shower, that's annoying. Oh, because I directed her to the shower, and then of course I directed her to the phone, so it would have overridden the Oh no, don't do that yet. That's a good point. We're not quite at that time. So she could have taken that shower then. It's annoying. No. No. Actually, clean this up. That'd be a good idea. Right, now phone Melissa. Right, what's Crash off to do? Use the loo. Okay, sure. I don't know what toilet he's going to go use, but... Okay, these two are okay. Actually, if I get you to stop, and you... They could do with, like, actually interacting a bit there. Her social meter's not brilliant, so... Oh, I also forgot to get Holly to change for work. I'll do that in a minute, though. Excellent. Okay, she's gonna come over. So hopefully we can get her to move in here then. That'd be great. Joke. Hug. Joke. And then go here. That'll be fine. Crash is eating some food. Right. Come and change for work, and then carry on with your painting. Oh yeah, we need to do the bills as well, that's true. Very true. Nope, none of that. Right, pause! Okay, so, Roxy needs to come over here. Crash does not need to do that. You need to do that. Oh yeah, you're painting. Okay, right. Continue. Okay, excellent. And then, of course, when you get home, change the PJ to sleep. Right, here comes Melissa. I suppose we need to do the bills. Alright, cancel that. Then come over here and grab a plate. Lovely. I'll probably get Crash to do the bills. Right, not be entertained. Nope. Get the mail. Right, is she going to go over and actually eat something? Yes, she is. Okay, lovely. Right, Holly. Go to work. Crash, stop what you're doing. Pay the bills. 660 now. Wowzers. She's standing up for some reason. And then come and spray these. Suppose you can then take a shower. Okay, when you're done, you need to change to PJs and sleep. Right, so now we can focus on Roxy, and hopefully Crash doesn't try and break the scene here. Okay, so he's going to go all the way out there. That's great. Actually, pause here. I'm going to get Crash to actually go upstairs to do this, because then hopefully, yeah, he won't get in the way. So that's okay. Right. Going to someone else's dishwasher, fair enough. She should hopefully go to the loo. She is, but she's coming over here to do that, fair enough. Right, turn on the TV and watch the TV. And then I'll summon Melissa over here to watch TV. Good, right, Crash is gone for a shower, that's fine. These two are now under control. Excellent. Okay, right. Let's see whether we can pull this off.
Sorry.
Excellent. Okay. Good. They get on really, really well. Excellent. Oh, she's bored. Come on, watch TV. Right. So hopefully they get on so well. She been to the loo? Yes. Okay. So I think what we could do now is we could talk. We could hug. Turn off the TV, joke, hug, and move in. And I reckon we'll be able to do that. Hopefully. What's Crash doing? Nothing at the moment. She gonna do it? Yes, she's moving in. Excellent.
Oh, voila.
Awesome. Okay. So, Melissa has agreed to move in, which means we now have somebody else, which is great. She has now moved in. She's contributed 21.5 grand. Okay. So that's quite a significant amount of money to mess around with. Let's pop in a quick save here. And, of course, we're going to use that money to build her a flat. So we'll do that in the next episode. So that's it for now then. So cheers for watching, guys. We have successfully got someone else into the house. Does she have any skills at all, Melissa McCann? No, because I just created her. I didn't think she did. We'll have to get her to learn how to cook, of course, and then we'll have to build her a flat. Okay, so that's going to be obviously the first thing I'm going to do is we're going to get her to go and study cooking. She needs to learn how to cook. But that's brilliant. So we now have 5 people in the flat. So naturally, it's going to be, you know, quite tough to manage all of these people. That's where obviously free will is going to play its part. We may have to, and I stress this today, because we now got 5 people and 5 flats, we may have to get someone else to work just in case. So we might end up having to actually control 3 people. And I'm not sure who I would control or what we could do. Crash is kind of doing okay. Roxy, I've obviously been controlling to try and get Melissa to move in. So we'll have to see whether we do go down that route, whether we need to. We might not need to. I think still controlling the 2 is going to be fine. It's just because there's so many people, it is going to get really, really crowded. Because what's going to happen is, obviously, with free will, we make a dish over here, say, and then everyone is going to come down here and cohort in this section. So I think what I will do is I will actually purchase 2 chairs here straight off the bat, just so that people at least have somewhere to go. And we'll do that so that way people can eat in that area, and so it might not be that bad when it comes to actually eating stuff. So, okay then, so I think we're going to leave it there. So that's it for now. So cheers for watching, guys. Be sure to subscribe to follow the series, and join me next time for more from The Sims here, where hopefully we will be able to continue this construction here. We've only got 1 more flat to build. And then after that, we might consider maybe trying to decorate the outdoors or something like that. Or unless we decide to build another couple of flats. We don't know yet. We might decide to maybe build another flat over here. I have no idea what I'm going to do with that space yet. Haven't really decided. Open to ideas, so let me know. And be sure to tune in next time for more The Sims. See you later, guys.